Hey, what's up everybody? I'm out here in the shop just tinkering a little bit on old Blue back here. Got a few more parts in. Still playing with this thing. I gotta put the starter on today. But if you're like me, just because you're working on one thing doesn't mean that you don't have other projects that you'd like to get done at some point. Long-term projects maybe. And for me, one of those projects is a paint booth. Now you guys have seen me spray stuff right out here in the shop. Look out for that. You guys have seen me spray stuff right out here in the shop. I just put it out here and turn the fan on and go for it. And I get pretty decent paint jobs as long as I pick the right day where it's not too windy, maybe after a rain or something where there's not that much dust blowing around. And I do okay like that. Usually we'll have to buff them, but it's not anything too bad. Nothing that won't sand out and polish it back up. But ideally, I'd like to have a good paint booth. One problem is if I prime stuff out here in the shop, I'm pretty much done for the rest of the day, prime or paint, because you don't want to be in the shop smelling all those chemicals while it cures, working on something else. If it's a paint job, it's going to get some, the paint job's going to get dirty while you're sanding on something else. So once you start spraying primer, paint, you're done for the day. So if I had a separate paint area, keep it over there, I could still tinker in the shop, make things happen. So I like to do that. Anyway, the plan is to make the far end of this shop. Let me take you over here so I can get there. So take this last bay, and make it a paint booth. It's just the right size. It's about 30 feet long, 14 feet wide. It's ideal. I already started. I put the trusses up here, the metal trusses. That's going to support a framework with some filters and lights. And another thing, another thing I need to do is put an exhaust fan in, pushing in. That wouldn't be an exhaust fan. But anyway, put a fan in here, pushing air in to make a positive pressure booth. So we push the air in, and the air gets pushed out. We filter it as it goes. Filter it in, filter it out. Okay? Now, there's a couple options for fans. You have tube axle, and you have a squirrel cage fan. A tube axle fan, they're loud. It's a tube. It's exactly what it says. It's a tube with a little axle running in. It has a propeller or a fan blade that turns really fast, makes a lot of noise. Some of you folks work in shops with those or have been around them. They're loud. I can't stand them. They work good, but they're just loud. I like to have a squirrel cage fan, something that would be a lot quieter, still move a lot of air. I keep my eyes open for them, and it's easy to find the ones that go in houses from a furnace or a heat and air unit. I got a small one in here. I'll show this one to you so you'll know what I'm talking about. Just in case you don't know what a squirrel cage fan is, this is one. All right, that spins, air comes in, air goes out the bottom. You mount it however you want to make the air move. They work good. So this is like you would find in your house, all right? It's a little bit small for a paint booth. I could use multiple ones, but then put a lot of electricity and all that. I want one a little bit larger than this. This one, I measured it. It's about, I think it was 16 by 8. So I need one about around double that size maybe. I keep my eyes open for them. I looked on Marketplace the other day and found one. I find them occasionally. They're usually either beat up too bad, rusted out, junk, or they're too far away. So I finally found one the other day, and I was like, man, that one looks pretty good. The measurement said 25 by 25, and I thought, it should be big enough. If not, I could use 2 of them, So I messaged these folks, and I negotiate with them. They still had it. Came up with a price, dirt cheap, I thought, really cheap. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. I got me a fan. All right, you just collect all the parts as you go, and hopefully someday you get to the end and it's complete. But anyway, I'm about to head out to go get this thing. It's about a 4-hour trip. And they message and say, are you sure you want this? We got someone else looking. I'm like, I don't know if they're pulling my leg or what, but I want the fan. I'm coming. Hang on to it. Okay, no problem. All right, so I drive 4+ hours. Pull around there. The gentleman meets me at the driveway. He says, hey, just pull around back. I'll meet you back there. I'll bring the tractor and meet you back there. And I was like, okay. Tractor. Okay. I pull around back of the house and I pull up beside this monster. I can't even get it in the camera. It fills up the back of my pickup truck. And he says, are you sure you want that thing? It's a pretty big one. I'm like, yeah. I drove this far. I'm taking it home. I pay the man. He gets the tractor and loads it up. So I got it. It's gonna suck the walls in this shop. That's a monster right there. Somewhere there's a Walmart Supercenter missing a large part of their heat and air system. That's about the biggest one I've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. It's cheap. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I'm gonna need a small block Chevrolet hooked to that thing to make it work. How am I getting that out of the truck? Projects.